All right, let's get right into it. This isn't going to be some gentle love and light chat today. No. We're doing a full-on forensic breakdown of an insult. A sickness, really, that's so common in spiritual circles it needs to be put under a microscope and then set on fire. We're talking about being spiritually cheap.
And here it is, our patient zero. Exhibit A, pulled from a free tarot group. A woman, fresh off one of the biggest financial wins of her life, decides the emotional well-being of her new stepchildren is worth, well, a big fat nothing. This isn't a question, people. This is the goddamn crime scene.
So, let's just paint the picture here, shall we? You can see it, a nice two-story suburban house, a car sitting in the driveway, a life of material comfort. And what's dropped right into the middle of this picture of success? A grubby little handout begging for free labor. So let's just kill that pathetic excuse right now. This has nothing to do with poverty. This is about priorities that are rotten to the core.
Just look at the whiplash here. In the material world, the world of banks and contracts, oh, she's a queen, an owner, a buyer, a powerful decision maker. But the second she steps into the spiritual world, poof, she turns into a beggar at the back door holding out her digital tin cup. Don't you dare call that humility. It's a calculated, karmically disgusting performance.
So, let's get the prosecution started. The first charge on the docket? Pure, unadulterated contempt. Because that's the core insult here, the blatant message she's sending. I value my investment, but your gift is worthless. I mean, let's be real, this woman just navigated a complex six-figure financial transaction. Mortgages, taxes, closing costs, insurance. She gets it. She perfectly understands that when you want something of material value, you open your wallet and you pay for it. I'm pretty sure she didn't ask the bank for a free mortgage, did she?
And that's the message once you scrape off that sickly sweet thank you kindly frosting. Her house, her car, her furniture, that stuff deserves cold, hard cash. But your time, your energy, your spiritual gift, oh, that just deserves a heart emoji. It's pure contempt and it's nauseating.
Now let's move on to the second charge, because it just gets better. She's pretending this is concern. Let's call it what it actually is. Profound, bottom-of-the-barrel emotional laziness. She's not trying to solve a problem. She's trying to get out of doing the work. Let's just translate her question, okay? What she's really asking is, hey, I've just completely upended the lives of two kids. So instead of, talking to them like an adult, can some random stranger on the internet please do all the emotional heavy lifting for me? Oh, and for free, of course. It's absolutely pathetic. She's trying to outsource the most basic human connection there is. Think about everything she does have. She's got the signed legal documents. She's got the loan approval. She's got the car, the phone, the Wi-Fi, and the time to post this garbage. She has resources for everything, except the basic self-respect to say, you know what, this is an important family matter. I should pay a qualified professional for their insight.
And don't you think for a second that this kind of behavior is harmless? This is not a victimless crime. The spiritual cost of being this cheap is enormous, and she's not just poisoning her own well, she's inflicting karmic damage on the whole community.
For herself, she's basically digging her own spiritual grave. She's locking in this pattern of having cheap emotional depth, teaching her own soul that this kind of work is just background noise. And trust me, one day she's going to face a crisis that a free Facebook group can't fix, and that karmic bill will come due. And for the readers who actually take the bait, you think you're helping? You're not. You're actively devaluing your own gift, you are soaking up toxic family drama that isn't yours, and you are basically screaming to the universe, send me more entitled people who buy houses and offer me nothing for my sacred work. Let me be blunt. Every time you answer a post like this, you are not being generous. You are committing an act of spiritual self-sabotage, just with prettier tools. You're telling the world, and more importantly, yourself, that your gift isn't worth a damn thing. So let's just get to the ugly, cheap truth that makes people so uncomfortable. This has nothing to do with being broke. Get that idea out of your head. This is a character flaw. It's a spiritual deficiency. The logic is simple. It's brutal, and it's undeniable. If you can convince a bank to give you hundreds of thousands of dollars for a house, you can afford $50 for a professional reading about the kids living in it. If you choose not to, the label isn't broke. The label is spiritually cheap. Period. End of story. This is the ultimate insult. When someone with a new house asks you to work for free, this is what they are screaming, whether they have the guts to say it out loud or not. My material possessions are real and valuable. Your spiritual work is a fantasy, a hobby, and it is worth nothing.
So, here we are, at the end. The evidence has been presented, the arguments have been made. It's time for the final verdict, and there is no appeal. This case is closed.
This was never a woman asking for help. This is a homeowner treating a human being's spiritual labor like a complimentary air freshener you get after a car wash, a free add-on, an afterthought to her very real, very expensive purchase. Just think about it. In this massive transaction, who got paid? The bank got their money. The realtor got their commission. The government will absolutely get their taxes. The only professional in this whole equation who's expected to work for the honor of it? The spiritual reader. And I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. If, after all of this, you still find yourself defending this woman's post, then you have absolutely no functional understanding of what respect, energy exchange, or karma actually mean. And you are part of the problem. Case closed.